Hi, welcome to It Is Josie here. I'm glad to have you back again. Thank you for tuning in, and for all my new subscribers, you're welcome. And for my old subscribers, feel at home. And if you're here and you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe if you don't want to miss out on what I post on this channel. And while at it, please press the bell icon so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. And if you're here and probably wondering what goes on this channel, I upload sewing related content, sewing makes, sewing tutorials, fabric hauls, pattern reviews, and everything exciting about sewing that I can get my hands on. Yeah, and if you don't want to miss out, please join the family by subscribing to the channel. And from my previous video, I decided to have a roundup of my clothes I'm wearing for Me Made May. And if you've not watched the first one, probably I'll add a link here. You could go watch it and understand what Me Made May is about. It's about developing a better relationship with your clothes, and also for the month of May, you pledge probably to wear a Me Made cloth. I don't know how that will go along at the moment. Up to a week to being able to wear an outfit that is fully Me Made. I didn't make any bigger pledges apart from I was planning to wear Me Made clothes because I don't like wearing bras when I'm on holiday or when I'm at home and I'm not going anywhere. I always love to wear a little vest underneath. I just feel comfortable. But my commitment has been to wear Me Made clothes. That means dressing up, look presentable, wear a bra underneath, then take a picture, document it on Instagram. So if you would like to follow along if I upload the videos, I'll attach a link to my Instagram channel over here so you can follow along if you would rather have that. So I've let you in into my secret, and yeah, so that's my commitment, to look presentable every day of the month of May while I homeschool my kids. Yeah, which is not the easiest, but yeah, at least that's the pledge and the commitment I've made. And now, with no further ado, I thought I would take you through what I've been wearing for week number two of Me Made May. And the first day of Me Made May, I wore this romper or strapless suit, which I showed you in my most recent video. And this is the new look 6446 pattern, and I made this version, which is version D, which was a romper, a shorter one. Then I later made the version C, which is a jumpsuit with culotte style trousers. And I'm psyching myself I might go ahead and either make the dress the knee-length dress or the maxi, because with this pattern the most fitting you need is the bodice. And if I've gone this far and I've made two so far, I'm already sure that the bodice fits perfectly well. So, and the skirt, I don't think I need to make a lot of adjustments with the skirt, since the trouser bottoms fitted pretty well straight from the envelope. So I think I should go ahead and I'll probably make the knee-length dress because it doesn't take as much fabric as the maxi. That makes sense. I might do that. So I wore this dress, and it's made out of a cotton, I think cotton poplin is fabric I bought. It was a cheap fabric I bought while on holiday in Uganda when I had gone home on holiday. It was sold I bought it from a shop that sells African wax print fabrics, but I know this is not an African wax print fabric. I just bought it because maroons, reds, browns are my colors. So, and I used it to just make a toile. It was a wearable toile that turned out nice and right. And for day number 2, I wore the Ninali Cannabis dress. You might have noticed week number 1 I wore the Cannabis dress, and this is the second Cannabis dress I've made by Ninali Patterns. And I made this out of this tropical print cotton poplin fabric, which was gifted to me by Minova Fabrics, and it's yet to go up on their blog probably this month or next month. And I actually loved this fabric, and for Me Made May, I took it amidst my wildflowers in my garden, so I just looked like I blended into the surrounding, which is a good feeling. Those are the things that make us happy in life. And with this, the difference I made with this pattern, I went a size up around the bust area, so it gave me more wiggle room around the bust area, and I also meted the back zip, so it has enough room that I can just pull it over my clothes, pull it over my head, and it fits right. It's quite a free dress. It's your shift dress really, if you're looking for something that's free and relaxed, not squeezing onto your body. So it called for less adjustments, less fitting. So it's just your basic free dress. And definitely what I love about this pattern so much were these pockets. So it features a seam around here, around the hip area, with these pockets underneath here. And I also lengthened this one to get it right above my knees. Yeah, and I've reviewed this pattern on my videos. If you're interested, I'll attach a link to the video, a card over here, and also in the description box. For day number 3, I wore the D&O Magnolia dress, which I made out of this gorgeous John Caldo Peas Blossom crepe fabric. That's what it's called, which was also gifted to me by Minova.com. in exchange for a blog post, and that's the same arrangement I have for the tropical print fabric. So in exchange for a blog post, you're given fabric. I know most of us have heard about the Minova blog team. So I made this one, and ideally this was meant to be my birthday dress, but when I was ready to make it and I was almost halfway done, I noticed I didn't have a zipper. And that was the end. And we know what's happening with the lockdown. You don't just drive out and find your fabric shop and buy a zipper. I had to order zippers online, and I had to wait until they came through. So I had to abort the plan of wearing it for my birthday, and I wore my Sironko jumpsuit. And this features an invisible zip, which I tried to make as invisible as I could. However, this particular pattern, and I've reviewed this pattern too. I made a long-sleeved version in red, which I wore around Christmas time. I will attach a link to that particular one here. And I had to make a few adjustments, lengthen the zip a bit, made it with a lace plunge, so I didn't want to show a lot of what goes on here. And also that just this it's meant to be sewn either with butterfly sleeves, which I don't fancy a lot, or the long sleeves. So my first version was wear long sleeves, so I decided to have a go at making it sleeveless. However, I was finishing it late in the night. I didn't bother fitting in, so I decided to put bias binding, finish it up and try it on. Then I realized the armholes were quite so big. I wonder why I didn't check on that. So although I managed to wear this dress and I took pictures of it, it doesn't fit as perfect around here. So I know I'm going to have to undo the bias binding and take it in on the side seams. Not by my large portion, but I'll have to take in a bit of it. And I'll have to do the same. The place I dread mostly is where the zipper is. So I'll have to adjust the zipper to know how much I'm taking in, then move up the zipper to give me a good firm fit around the armhole. But yeah, other than that, I like the pattern and I like the dress, and I like that I had to make a second one. And I'm not planning to adjust the sleeves to make them long sleeves. I wanted a summer one that is sleeveless, yeah. And that's what I'm going for with this one. So I took a picture. I'm planning to put every picture here. And then for day number 4, I wore the Ninali Camden Pinafore. By now I think you can agree with me that I love pinafores, I love jumpsuits. So this is a Camden Pinafore, which I've also reviewed on my channel. It's a pattern I've made twice already. I made the skirt version. It comes in a skirt version and the pinafore version. So I've already made the skirt, but this is the pinafore version. And it was, I think, the very first time I made a very good invisible zip. It has an invisible zip over here. It's quite so invisible that I have to convince you that there's a zipper over here. So that was the very first time I had a good happy dance, because I had conquered the invisible zipper. And I made it out of a needle cord fabric, which was also gifted to me by Minova in exchange for a blog post. So read on their blog, on their website. So I'll attach a link to this particular post over on their channel, on the Minerva channel, and I don't know if this fabric is still in stock. If it's on, for the fabrics that I'm showing you that are still in stock, I'll also attach links to them if you're interested in getting your hands to some of them. And I love this pattern. I made all the adjustments I needed to make, and I reviewed it in detail. If you're interested, that's over on the Minerva channel and also on my YouTube channels, on this YouTube channel. So I'll attach a link to this particular Pinafore, so which I loved. And for day number 5, I wore another Pinafore and that's the Ivy Pinafore by Jennifer Lorraine Handmade. Just like last week, I wore the same Pinafore. Whenever I'm likely to always, if I'm interested in a pattern, I've gone out of my way to buy it. Just be sure that I'm planning to make more than one outfit out of it. That's if it doesn't disappoint me. And this didn't disappoint me. And I also made, and this is the second version of the Ivy Pinafore. And this Ivy Pinafore comes in 2 variations. This variation is made to be an A-line Pinafore dress. However, when I made it, I reviewed it here, it had a lot of room into it. So I made the first version. The first one I made, which I reviewed last week, was like the toile that helped me fix all the fit issues I could have experienced, which I definitely experienced in there. So on making this one, I decided to include the pockets, because now by then I knew what fitted right. So I included pockets in some colorful fabric, and that's fabric which was of a dress, leftover fabrics. When I have those leftover fabrics, I end up keeping them for pockets. And just to color it up, your basic black denim Pinafore, it has these colorful pockets which are quite concealed in unless someone wants to peep through. But also the beauty with going for these pockets, you want a little secret, a little surprise with your clothes. So this is what it looks like covered in, but unless it's open a little bit, that you'll be able to see the pockets. And as I did with the other, I also omitted the lining and I went for bias binding. So this is the second jumpsuit. However, this ended up being quite long. I need to shorten it up by 1 inch. It's a bit uncomfortable that when you walk it ends up folding up. I don't know whether that makes sense, but it makes sense to me. So I'll probably take it in by 1 inch. And this I wore over a t-shirt that had hacks. That's the Itch to Stitch Ideal Wild top. It's a t-shirt pattern, the first t-shirt pattern I ever purchased, and that particular one I had hacked it to have a boat neck. Unfortunately, I can't show it to you because it's out on the line drying, because it's summertime, we get to wash clothes and put them out. And I love wearing those two together. They tend to match so well because it's a boat neck tee. It stops over here, and then the Pinafore, I'll still attach a picture of everything I'm showing you. Then for day number 6 of Me Made May, I wore the Tilly and the Buttons Freya dress, which I'd hacked to have a curly neck. I'm going to attach a picture here because I don't have it here, because it's also outside drying on the lines. Yeah, as if I'd planned to do that. You forgive me for that, but I can't show it to you. The Freya dress was a pattern that featured in Tilly and the Buttons stretch book. And this particular one was made out of French terry, which I had purchased from Girl Charlie UK. That was before the shop closed. And I made a curly neck version, which I've worn quite much. I love wearing it over ties in the colder months, because this French terry is a bit heavy but also soft to the skin. I'll attach a picture here and you'll understand what I'm talking about. It's a fabric that if you have bought and have an idea of what it looks like. And then for the final make and for the final outfit I wore on day number 7, Me Made May, it's this. And this is the same pattern I wore on day number 1. And this is the new look jumpsuit. That's new look 6446. It's focusing. New Look 6446. I went for this version, which is culotte style, quite a longer version, and I also added ties to it. And I made it out of this cotton poplin fabric. It has some swans. I think they're swans. Honestly, I would be lying to you. I'm not so sure. But I made it out of this cotton poplin fabric, which I got, which had been gifted by Fabrics for All, because I'm a member of their bloggers team. And it's one I've worn quite a lot. I wore it loads last summer when I was on holiday in Uganda. It's quite warm in there. Warm in Uganda, so I wore this particular jumpsuit and I've worn it a lot, and I've fallen in love with that pattern because I made so many alterations to it, so I plan to make many more. Probably before I end this video, I often forget to show you what I'm wearing, and I'm coming to you on day number 19 of Me Made May. I'm wearing the ZD jumpsuit by Paper Theory Patterns. I'll stand in the sofa. Let's say this jumpsuit. This is the ZD jumpsuit by Paper Theory. I made it last year, and I reviewed this pattern. I made it straight out of the envelope without any adjustment. This was meant to be like a wearable toile. However, I made it, had a few imperfections, things I plan to change with my next version. But every time I wear it out, I get lots of compliments. I think because of the happy fabric I use. This is a tie and dye fabric, which features cream browns on a cream background, and it's an African wax print fabric. It feels nice to the body. It's that soft but still firm fabric. So I love wearing it. Even I think because the fabric is quite busy, has a lot going on. It hides a multitude of things that didn't sit right with the fit of this pattern. So even when I wear it, that is never noticed, and I also tend to ignore it. Yeah, and that's it. That's a roundup of my week number 2 of Me Made May. Look out for week number 3, which will be coming to you probably sooner than these two I have. And I'll be showing you how I get along, and that at the end of Me Made May, I'll be able to evaluate what I think about my wardrobe, which things probably I need to invest more energy into, and what makes me happiest wearing. And thank you for watching, and if you've come this far and you're not subscribed to my channel, please don't leave without subscribing. And if you watched this all through this channel, thank you. You deserve a chocolate, a biscuit for sitting through this video. And thank you for watching. Until next time, please keep the conversation going. Let me know which was your favorite outfit from this week. I'll be happy to know that. That also helps me know if probably whatever you're choosing is one of my favorite, and with that I know I need to put more energy in some of those particular silhouettes or fashions or styles. And thank you for watching. Please like and comment. Until next time, bye bye.